just because I had the camera out for some other project. Here's a quick peek for the WaterFeeler2 probe. More details over on my blog. This is part of the Garden Space Program, of course. And this is how the probe basically looks like without the solar panels on. Here is the camera, servo for the camera that the camera can tilt up and down, Raspberry Pi, lead acid battery, charge controller, Arduino. This is the external relay to turn everything on and off even when it's sealed. And under there, which you probably can't see because I can't see it, is the voltage controller for the Raspberry Pi. Everything is basically hot snotted in place, so hot glued, everything more or less. And for the mission I just, connect this and the Arduino starts up. And it can control the power to the Raspberry, which is basically the camera. And here is, I'm not sure if you can see it, here is the external humidity and temperature control sensor. The internal one is deep inside there. And that's what I call the porch, which the camera looks out. We have an antenna to detect a 50 Hz frequency, so we want to see if we can detect a power line interference. We have a mirror which looks up in this direction, basically a bit backwards, to look at part of the sky and part of the solar panel. We have a small solar panel down here, which is unprotected, just to see if it keeps its color or changes its color when it's raining and stuff, because I want to use something like this, if I can, as a cheap color calibration thing. If it's stable, we'll see. This is just a test. Where do I have that stuff? Yeah, alright. This was the old solar panel of the WaterFeeler1 design. The new one is a tiny bit bigger. Come on. So much stuff in the lying around to make this. This is the new one. And this is the old one. So we have a tiny bit more power. Yeah. This is like, in theory, 12 volts at 300 milliamps, which, well, that's what the spec says, which it certainly isn't. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. Yeah, this is about 10 volts at nearly an amp. Something like that. So yeah, and in reality this one delivered 12 volts on direct sunlight under optimum conditions, but it peaked out at 30-40 milliamps. This one this one can deliver nearly an amp under the same conditions. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot more power. So we finally should be able to charge the battery and run the Raspberry Pi every few days for a few hours. So a couple of hours every few days. That should let us download some of the images. This is the rain sensor. It gets placed on top of the solar panel antenna, and there are 2 additional wires which will get connected as on WaterFeeler1 to the probes in the ground. Construction is basically just enhanced to what it was before. Those are the things here. That you have some nails down here to try to keep it anchored to the ground so it won't shift. And yeah, still the 2 wires for connecting the solar panel, and yeah, hardware is mostly finished. Except I have to put on the solar panel and isolate some of the wires and stuff, but yeah, hardware is mostly finished. I'm still working on the software, but yeah, should be ready in a week or 2, I think. I'm not sure when, we'll see. Okay, bye. Oh wait, I'm also linking my blog in the article description, or there, or I have to rotate the image. Well, in the description, wherever it is on your screen, there is a link to my blog. Go visit for photos and up-to-date progress reports. Bye.